Kirsten, what is the club strategy of Club Brugge in terms of marketing and communication, which makes the club unique and special, not just in a Belgian landscape, but on a global landscape as well?
I think we try to differentiate in communication a little bit because we are not the biggest club, but we try to compete with biggest clubs on the pitch and also off the pitch by being innovative and by doing cool things in marketing and communication.
Something that I haven't seen before is the way you market the B team and the women's team. Some clubs would be a little bit opposed to that, maybe because they still want to build their brand and stuff like this. What made you to make this decision to differentiate the club strategy but still be able to bring it together under the umbrella of Club Brugge?
Because we were really thinking about how is the best way to get to reach as many fans as possible, and also to give like a home for the different kind of fans. So we felt that if we made a women's team, it deserved an own name, it deserved an own branding and an own legacy. Because if it's a women's team just called the same as the men's team, then it's pretty much like a lower version of the same thing. So we wanted to really put it on the same level and build a new brand. The same with the next team, which is our second team, and also our youth academy. So we try to give it an own brand, so it's also like more a lifestyle thing. So it was really important for us to give that its own identity.
Can you like try out things in these departments, let's say, that you can also then put forward to Club Brugge as an A team and the thing that embodies the whole club strategy as well? Do you like try out different stuff and see what works? Is that also the thing that drives this?
Yes, definitely. That's also part of the possibilities, since the audience is not as big as it is from the A team. We can, for example, try cool stuff on social media or even match experience. How do we use the noise and visuals on a match day of Club Next or Club YLA? And then if we see that something works, we use it for the A team. So it's like an innovation hub for the A team.
I really liked the presentation about the women's team, the way it looks. It's pretty niche in the sports world because it's been still led by, I guess, stereotypes, how it should look, but there's no blueprint on how women's football should look. And I thought that the way your team has looked was really quite cool. What was the idea behind it? Was it a conscious effort to make women's football something different than women's football, if you know what I mean?
Yes, 100%. We decided not to really focus only on the sportive side and only on the sportive results, but really to make it like a lifestyle brand. If you see the clothes from YLA, it's really like an American college sports brand. Yeah, but also like more like New York Yankees stuff, where people are really like into a lifestyle. They can wear the jackets, they can wear the hoodies to go sporting on their own, to go to work, to go to college. So it's more than just the football, which also helps getting younger female football players into YLA before they even start playing the game.
When I asked you about the things that you can try out and then put on the A team, can you name one example of a step like this?
I'm thinking about, for example, things that we didn't, like non-sportive things about YLA. We did like cool videos about team building and stuff, which is, in the A team it was more focused on the sportive results, but since we looked at it at YLA, it worked very well also to do team building stuff and behind the scenes, and then we could also use this for the A team.
And as well, it's much more open, the way that maybe the youth teams and the women's football representatives like shared about their lives. It's more based on like this common things that they can share, especially when they are not earning as much as the men's football stars, and their lives can relate more to an average football fan, let's say. But it's also, I think, a clever way for you how to make this, the women's team are doing this sort of stuff, so let's try it out with you as well. If the men's team, for instance, with some promo videos or whatever, don't want to do it at first.
Well, we have the luck or the education with our players that even the men's team is very open to work together with us. So it was not really an issue with us to have to convince them. They were very open and very welcoming to whatever we do with the club. So for us, that was not an issue.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.